This is my son. That's all I got left. I don't have other kids. I don't have other family here. I'm a German immigrant, so this is my son's ashes. As I look around and see the hurt, the devastation and pain, it makes it even worse that this Remembrance Day event even has to exist. We shouldn't have to mourn and miss our loved ones. But we have to, because sadly they were taken by a person that entered this country illegally and committed a crime. It doesn't even matter whether our loved ones were taken in a brutal attack, in an accident, or in any other way. This should have never ever happened. My son Dominic and I were best of friends for all of his 30 years on this earth. He was my only family here and my only child. We shared a home and we'd never been apart more than 2 weeks. Dominic was the kind of man that you would want your daughter to bring home. He was a best friend to so many, as well as a confidant. He enhanced our community in Moreno Valley and Riverside with his volunteer work. He was a private pilot, he had a little plane, and he enjoyed traveling. He was also a volunteer firefighter, and then a Riverside County Sheriff's 911 dispatcher. He did that for 6 years. He was the calm voice on the other side of your frantic 911 call. When anyone needed help, he was the one that you could count on. His laughter was contagious and his good mood and smile would encourage anybody. He did everything right, never got in trouble, and he was living life to the fullest. I was looking forward to becoming a grandma and mother-in-law one day. We had many plans, and the future looked so bright. But sadly, on July 12, 2012, all his and my dream came to a brutal halt, and life would never be the same. My world and my heart shattered into a million pieces. Dominic was on his way to work on his motorcycle when a man in a truck took my son's right-of-way and turned in front of my son. He killed Dominic instantly. As if that wasn't enough pain to deal with, I found out that the driver who killed my son, my only child, was here illegally from Guatemala with a lengthy arrest record including armed robbery, 2 DUIs and other charges. He never had to face serious consequences for his actions. He was never deported. He was found guilty on a misdemeanor in Dominic's death. He spent a few days in a local jail, and even though he was placed on immigration hold, he was able to bail out for $10,000 cash. Finally, the judge ordered him to 90 days in jail and restitution of $18,000 for a misdemeanor, and eventually he was taken to the immigration detention center in Adelanto. There, he tried to convince a judge that he should receive amnesty. But because I was so very vocal, relentless, and went to every immigration hearing, the killer of my son was finally deported in March of this year. The man that killed my only child never had to be accountable for his actions. He was living here illegally and enjoyed all the benefits of our country. He ignored our laws, but surely enjoyed all the benefits. My story and the loss of Dominic is sadly not a rare incident. Over 5,000 people a year get killed by a person that is in this country illegally. I'm all for immigration. I'm all for people following their dreams and making a better life for themselves. But it has to be done the right way, the legal way. I had to do that. I came from Germany. I came to the USA with a visa, and I worked hard and earned my status of being a citizen. I earned the right to be here. And it doesn't matter what country you're from, what color your skin is, and what your native language is. If you want to become an American, you have to do it the right and legal way.
Thank you.
And my heart and prayers go out to all the victims and their families and friends. and to the many more that will definitely be affected by this. And I appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much.